She's going to go over and talk to Reba.
Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman right here, when we were back in Oklahoma City in 1974, I don't know what on earth sparked an interest about my little old croaking voice at that time, but Red, thank you very much for having the faith in me.
Reba, come here, Toby. I feel like millions of other people, you're the greatest singer in the world, and I love you dearly.
Thank you, Red. You made a heck of a run there. Proud of you.
Audition now for a little dance.
Now? R-E-S-P-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-C-T. Take care, T-C-B. R-E-S-P-C-T. A little respect, just a little bit. And I ain't lying. A little respect. Real respect. Just a little bit. Come home. A little respect. Walking and finding out I'm not alone. Leon Coffey.
Great job, Leon. I think you got the job. Of course, they're talking to Clem McSpadden there, helping out with $1,000 and a lot of generosity. And we'll be back with the team roping finals right
Be appropriate, and it's good to see you, Red, but I sure like Fred. We're glad to be here. Appreciate you being a part of it, too.
Oh, thank you, Baxter. I'm having a blast. Baxter Black.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, his hair was getting in his face, wasn't it? That's what it was.
We had a wonderful time yesterday at the hospital.
Of course, Rex Lynn played the heavy and sinks.
Let's give a big round of applause. They worked awfully hard. They're breathing hard anyway. Well, I tell you one thing, it was a lot easier to ride here than it is in southeastern Oklahoma in that brush. How about you, Billy? What do you think?
I'm so glad I got a job. Boy, I don't know how you guys do it, but I tell you what, I've always wanted to be bow-legged, and after today, I think I'm going to be able to accomplish that.
Billy Dean, Susie Luxinger, and J.D. Yates.
No, Reba talking about Susie Luxinger, her sister, as you mentioned, Donnie, a rodeo family. We talked with her about that earlier.
Reba, your family's roots run deep in rodeo. Tell us about it.
Well, Grandpap, John McEntire, was a world champion steer roper in 1934. My daddy, Clark McEntire, was a world champion steer roper in 57, 58, and 61. So consequently, all of us kids but Susie was in the competition of rodeo. Pake roping steers and calves and team roping, Alice barrel racing, and I barrel raced a little bit. So coming back to Oklahoma, getting to be here at a rodeo, where all of them's going to be up here, most of them are anyway, is just the icing on the cake, getting to come back home to Oklahoma.
Part of that our program. And Pam Minnick is standing by with Ed Gaylord.
Ed,
I think the boys just kind of spooked him or something. That was the deal.
It was all my fault.
No, you're never supposed to say that around cowboys.
Well, we got one team to go.
Well, no tea to benefit Oklahoma Children's Hospital. Now, to party for the kids and celebrities, we asked Reba about her involvement with this hospital.
I'm very glad I got involved with the Children's Hospital of Oklahoma. Anytime there are people giving to children, me being a mother of one, she'll be 6 years old, my heart opens up. It could be my child in this hospital. I've had my niece in this hospital before. When Haley was born 10 years ago, January the 7th, we didn't think we was going to be able to keep her very long. We thought God was going to take her real quick. But Alice, my older sister, Alice Ferran, brought her up here to the Children's Hospital, and they took the most precious care of Haley, and she's still with us today. So I owe a lot to this hospital.
Children's Hospital of Oklahoma is a leader in research and technology, due in part to the funds raised by this event.
For an endowed chair to bring the finest physicians here to Oklahoma.
It's a warm place. I'm tickled to pieces to see the interest that the people, everyone, has in these children. You can feel the love in a room when you walk in it. Everybody is, the number one concern is the children, and that's where it's supposed to be.
So how are you, sweet pea?
Little sister. All right, got old Gray, makes a little right turn. Come on, pull him around. You know, now, these aren't barrel racing horses. These are just ranch horses. He said, I'm just going to ease right on around them. All right.
There we go, Susie. Bring it home now. Let's take a look at the time, 29-3 for Susie Luxinger. Look of determination. Reba McEntire, she's not going to be in the competition, but
exhibition run, but you know her sister's going, all right, you got to go do it too. All right, now just start looking at this barrel like I've never done this before. Brand new saddle. That's the saddle that we saw that went and brought all the proceeds at the auction.
yeah, Ed Natalie Gaylord purchased that saddle and gave it to
All right,
Reba.
check it out. Let up, come around. Let the little old horse just lope right along. Come on, Reba. All right.
Well, she brings it across the finish line, and Clem McSpadden, Donnie Gay, has declared her the unofficial winner here. Her job isn't done yet. Ed Gaylord saying, come out here and join me, Reba, in the center of the arena to talk about this event and what it's meant to everyone. And while they do that, Donnie, let's take a look at our final standings here in the barrel for this great event.
Oh, my goodness, this is wonderful. $205,000 to the Children's Medical Research.
This is the greatest year we've ever had. And all I've done all weekend is say thank you to Reba McEntire, and I'm going to do it one more time. God bless you, Reba McEntire.
Well, Ed, thank you. Thank y'all very much.
Well, Donnie, you could tell in Ed's face the sincerity that he feels about this event. Heartwarming event for him, and it's been great for us to be here as well.
Barrel racing, but I don't know who had more fun tonight. The people in the stands, the people at home, or you?
I think I did. I really did. I haven't been on a horse since last September. I'm going to be so sore in a couple of days I won't be able to walk, but it was worth it. We raised $205,000 for the Children's Medical Center this weekend, and to see those little kids at the hospital yesterday, man, that makes me feel good. I know it makes you feel great.
And I know that Ben Johnson is looking down on us and saying, good job, Reba.
He's giggling. He's laughing at us. We had the best time. You know, some of us almost fell off. Some of us, you know, just made absolute idiots out of ourselves. And he's up there chuckling. But he knows we had a good time. And, man, did we miss Ben Johnson this year.
Well, you haven't forgotten anything about your cowgirl roots. We're proud of you. Dan?
Thank you very much, Pam, and great job there. From the Lazy E Arena in Guthrie, Oklahoma, it's Championship Rodeo. This week, the Reba McEntire Ben Johnson Pro Celebrity Rodeo, a tribute to Ben Johnson. As you can see a little earlier, Reba McEntire in the arena on horseback. She's ready to go, and so are we. Hello, everyone. Dan Miller along with Don Gay. We cover a lot of events here at the Lazy, none bigger than this one, Donnie.
Well, Dan, none that's more rewarding. We're raising a lot of money for the Children's Hospital of Oklahoma. Ben Johnson started this event. It's going to be bigger and better. He's passed on, but his legacy lives on. We've got all the events, barrel racing, team roping, team pinning, and we've got a bunch of celebrities along with professional cowboys, Dan.
Absolutely. A who's who from Hollywood. Ty O'Neill from the Mighty Ducks. Brad Johnson is here. Barry Corbin of Northern Exposure. We have Billy Dean and Mindy McCready. They're here. So is Pam Minnick. As a matter of fact, she is standing by right now with Reba McEntire, the namesake for this event. Let's go to them right now. Pam?
Dan, Reba lives in Tennessee, but her roots are deep in Oklahoma. It's great to have you here at the Lazy E. How did you get involved in this event?
Well, they came and talked to Narvel Blackstock, my husband and manager, and asked if we'd be interested in coming back to Oklahoma. And since I was born and raised in the southeastern part, I said, you bet, I'd love to. Being associated with folks like Ben Johnson and the Gaylord family, and they wanted me to come up and help raise some money for a bunch of little old kids that I've gotten to meet today here at the arena and yesterday at the hospital. And I said, you better believe we'll be there, and we have had a blast.
Well, it's not only a great cause, but it is a lot of fun. These are entertainers doing what they don't normally do, playing cowboy and cowgirl. Now, I'll be bringing you an inside look at the athletes from here behind the scenes, but you've got an even better seat.
I do. I'm out in the arena, and I'm talking to all the cowboys and cowgirls when they get through at their event, and I'm not going to rub it in too bad, you know. Maybe I might.
Well, you've got a horse to get on. We've got action to get with. So don't go away. We'll be back with Reba and this event from the Lazy E Arena in just a moment.
Welcome back to Guthrie, Oklahoma, the Reba McEntire Ben Johnson Pro Celebrity Rodeo, a tribute to Ben Johnson. You know, Reba McEntire has spent her share of time in the rodeo arena. Pam had a chance to talk with her about that just a little bit earlier.
Reba, before you were so actively involved in the music industry, you were a competitor. Do you miss being out in the rodeo arena?
Ma'am, I wasn't a competitor. I was a donator. I gave more money to the sport of rodeo than I don't know if anybody's done more than I have. But I enjoyed it, and the thing I loved about rodeo more than the competition was the people. They're great.
Well, you can say that again, Reba, and we've got some great ones doing some team roping. Donnie, we have 2 rounds of team roping in the books. Let's take a look at some highlights from earlier action, starting off with...
Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman right here, when we were back in Oklahoma City in 1974, I don't know what on earth sparked an interest about my little old croaking voice at that time, but Red, thank you very much for having the faith in me.
Reba, come here, Toby. I feel like millions of other people, you're the greatest singer in the world, and I love you dearly.
Thank you, Red. You made a heck of a run there. Proud of you.
Well, Reba McEntire, and considering maybe a change in professions. Let's listen in.
I'd sure like to be in your show.
Say which?
You'd like to be in my show?
Oh, yeah.
Leon, what would you do?
I can dance. You got all the new dancers in there?
I think we need an audition, don't you, Clem?
Oh, I think so. I think so. He could dance while you're changing one of your many costume changes. Would y'all like to see Leon audition now for a little dance?
Now? R-E-S-P-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-C-T. Take care, T-C-B. R-E-S-P-C-T. A little respect, just a little bit, and I ain't lying. A little respect. Respect, just a little bit. Come home, a little respect. Walking and find that I'm not alone. Leon Coffey.
Great job.